everyone, welcome back to Callie and Beans Books. I'm Brittany, and today I have a mini bookshelf tour for you. I pulled all of my signed editions off of my shelves. I do plan on rearranging my shelves sometime soon because I have a bookshelf, like a small one that I had in college that I want to separate some things out and put on. So my bookshelves are just kind of a mess right now. So I'm just kind of rearranging and figured this would be a really good time to just go through my signed editions. Some of these I've picked up at Half Price Books off of Facebook, but I do have a couple of stacks from meet and greets with the authors pre-COVID. The first one I want to mention technically isn't a book that's signed, but before the release of Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappia, she had a giveaway of if you send her your address with your name and things, she sent you a postcard. So I actually got a Now Entering Adamsville that is signed. So I thought it was really cool. So it technically isn't the book that's signed, but it's merchandise with the book, so I count it. So that was really cool to get. It was a little ripped when I got it, which I was a little disappointed. But then again, it's the post office. You can't really trust them sometimes. The next stack of books are the ones that I've picked up along the way, either from Half Price Books, Target, or off of Facebook Marketplace. The first one though is All the Stars and Teeth. Callison actually got an extra signed plate, so she gave it to me, and I absolutely love it. And this was definitely one of my favorites from last year, and I plan on rereading it before I jump back into the sequel. With the last couple of weeks of wedding planning, I have not read anything since the beginning of March. So it's crazy. It'll be interesting next week when I do my book corner, but that's definitely high on my list to reread and then jump into the sequel. The next book that I have that is signed is The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray. This is the exclusive edition from Target, and I think it is awesome because she actually signed it in like a pink Sharpie, which really goes along with the cover. This is one of my favorite adult romance books, and I am so happy that it's signed. The next book was actually part of one of my book outlet orders, and that is Save the Date by Morgan Matson, and I actually didn't even know it was signed until I was unboxing. And there it is. The next book was a random find at Half Price Books, and that is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This is the Owl Crate edition, which you find quite a few at the Greenfield Half Price Book location. And so I got the little nameplate, the signature nameplate that goes in it, the little letter that goes with the book, and then a map. Little map. As you can tell, I have everything tucked away in the book. I was kind of waiting for our house to decorate, and I'm still kind of on the fence on how I want to decorate my office right now, so I haven't really hung up anything because we're supposed to paint. We'll see what happens. The next one was also a find at Half Price Books, surprisingly, and that is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. And I went back and forth on if I wanted to purchase this one, and this is a nice signature. I think at one point they had all three signed editions, but haven't picked them up because they do have a higher price tag because of the series, because of the author and how popular it is. So I'm kind of going back and forth on if I will continue finding all the signed editions or if I'll just get the hardcovers further down the road. And then these next three are ones that I just picked up off of the Facebook Marketplace. First one is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schulte. I absolutely love this book. I wish it wasn't a standalone because I absolutely adore it. Signature right there. Did come with the Owl Crate letter as well as like a bookmark. Or just like something to put on my shelf. Again, with the haven't decorated the walls of the office yet. The next book is one that I've heard a lot of really good things about. Haven't actually read it yet, and that is Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller. Also came with a nice map, and she has a really pretty signature. I really like it. So there's that. And then the final book from Facebook Marketplace, and that is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and her signature is also really pretty. Signed it there. So the next stack is from the author meetup that Callison, Sarah, and I went to. I believe it was last March before the COVID shutdown. I think that's when it was. I just can't remember for sure. But it was the one where it was the three authors, all amazing authors. So the first author from that author meet and greet was Alana Arnold, and the first one I got was Red Hood. This one is personalized and signed, so it's nice. And I also had her sign a copy of Damsel for me, and that is also personalized with a nice little message. It's pretty cool. Then the next author was Mindy McGinnis, and I had her sign Be Not Far From Me, and this one is personalized, and I really like that she used the gold Sharpie. I love the gold Sharpie. And then the last author was Evelyn Skye, and she signed her duology, Circle of Shadows. Yes. Also a mix of the black and gold, which I really like. And then the sequel, Cloak of Night, which is the same trend, personalized with the black Sharpie and then signed with the gold, which I absolutely love that combo. It's really cool. The next author that we met also last March before the COVID shutdown, and it was actually rescheduled. We were supposed to meet him in, I believe, October or November of 2019, and then it got pushed. And that, of course, is Neil Shusterman on his tour of the Toll. And I got the Scythe series, and I actually got both my hardcover and my paperback. I just am showing the hardcover because this one's my favorite. I loved it, and I really enjoy that he put the date because it helps me remember as well. Of course, I also had him sign Thunderhead, and he only did one personalization, and of course I had him personalized just Scythe. It was the first one, and it's my favorite of the series. I got those 3 signed by him. The last one, I'm going to show all of them in one stack, and that is Holly Black. I have a nice stack of her signed books and this was amazing. Of course, I have the Folk of Air series all in the Barnes & Noble edition, and then these I picked up at the bookstore the day of just because I could. These ones are just a basic signature from her, and this was the one we had in November of 2019, so we just had the simple signatures. I had her do the dedication in The Cruel Prince, and this one it actually isn't my favorite of the series looking back. I just like the idea of the first of the series being dedicated, so this one is the one that has the dedication. She didn't have time to dedicate all of them, so we just have the basic signature in each of the other ones. This one's the Queen of Nothing, and I absolutely adore this story. The last one, her most recent release, is the novella Surrounding Carden, and it is the Barnes & Noble signed edition, and it's just a simple signature. So that is my mini bookshelf tour regarding my signed books. I had a lot of fun remembering where I got all of these, pulling them off my shelves. It's kind of a fun little scavenger hunt for myself. Now to put everything back together, which probably won't be tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon to be notified when we post new videos. If you liked this video or like any of our others, be sure to share our videos to your friends and family. We do have a book club, the Serpent and Badger Book Club, we host on Goodreads. Be sure to head over to Instagram and Goodreads to follow all of our joint and individual accounts. All the links will be in the description below. Until next time, bye.